Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this riveted stone ring. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and obviously I finally got around to it, and it turned out pretty much exactly how I was picturing it in my head, so I'm super excited about it, and I'm really excited to show you guys how to make one of your own, so let's get started. You'll need a stone bead, wire, a ball peen hammer, a steel block or an adorably tiny anvil, a metal file, wire cutters, jewelry pliers, a Dremel tool with a bit that's the same diameter of your wire, a marker, a vise, and a single nail. Cutting and prepping the band of the ring can be a little complicated. You need to find the exact measurement around your finger and then subtract the width of the bead, but then add the tiny bit from the base of the bead to the hole on both sides, and then cut a piece of wire to that length. Smooth out the ends with a file and then flatten the ends on a steel block with the hammer. You want to flatten them enough so that you can drill a hole in the middle. If you're having trouble getting it big enough, you can use a piece of wire that's a little bit bigger than the wire that you'll use to rivet. File to round the ends off. Now drill holes into each end. To help keep the bit from jumping around, you can place a nail right where you want the hole to be and give it a good whack with the hammer to create a dent for the bit to drill into. File down the burr around the hole, and then shape the ring around something that's about the size of your finger. Then bend the ends up. You want to bend that part to be as long as it is from the base of the bead to the hole. Cut a piece of wire that's long enough to thread through the bead and then some. Stick the wire into the vise so it sticks out about 1/4 of an inch. And use your file to make sure the end is totally flat. Start making the rivet head on the wire by hammering outwards in a circular motion with the round side of the hammer. Doing this makes the end of the wire spread out, making it similar to a nail head, but tinier. My vise kinda sucks, so I ended up having to hold the wire with my pliers on top of putting it in the vise. Eventually, you'll be able to feel a noticeable rivet head. Once you can feel it around the whole thing, you can move on to the next step. Place the bead into the ring, lining up the drilled holes with the bead holes, and then thread the rivet wire through. Give it a good tug to make sure the rivet will hold. Now for the trickiest part. Trim the rivet wire so it only sticks out about 2 millimeters. You want enough material sticking out to form another rivet head, but not too much so that the wire will just bend over. File it flat, then use your hammer to carefully form the rivet head just like you did before. You should only be hitting the rivet wire with the hammer. If you happen to hit the bead, you may break it. I also switched to the other side of the hammer to help me be more precise. When you think the rivet head is done, then you can test it by trying to pull the ring apart. If it's done, it'll hold together. If it pulls through, then just hammer it a little bit more. And then you're done. Here are a few more that I made with different types of stone beads. I hope you all enjoyed this project. If you did, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. I post art videos every Tuesday and DIY videos every Thursday. You can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, or Snapchat, and I'll leave the information to those down below. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment down below. And I'll see you next week.